Hello and welcome back to another exciting video of class 3 EVS. And what we are learning, which lesson is going on? Our bird lesson is going on. Till date we have seen two parts of the same lesson. So we will recapitulate what we have already learnt in the lesson. So we have covered some parts that also we have seen. So what are birds? So birds are the only creatures who have feathers. They are found everywhere. More than 10,000 varieties or types of birds are there. Generally we found some rose-ringed parakeet, rock pigeon, house crow, common myna, black kite, Indian robin, red-vented bulbul are some common birds that are found around us. Then we have seen about body parts of birds, where we have seen eyes, beak, then body, feathers, tail, wings, head and leg. And their body is, what kind of body is there? Boat shaped body is there. Their bones are light and hollow bones are there, that we have already learned. And their skeletal system is strong. How they fly? So they have strong framework of bones. Their bones are hollow and lightweight. Their body is boat shaped, and using wings they flap their wings in the air and they fly. So different kind of wings are there, different colors of wings are there, and each of them are having different function which are attached to wings and feathers are attached to the body muscles. Okay, so what kind of feathers are there? Three kinds of feathers are there. First one is a flight feathers, which help them to fly. Okay, second one is a down feather, which keeps their body warm, and third one is body feather, which gives them shape. Then we have learnt about beak. Like each bird have different kind of beak, as they don't have teeth, they directly swallow it. Legs and feet also we have seen, they have pair of feet. Okay, they have legs. Some of them are having claws, means like we have nails, likewise they have a claws that they use for catching the prey and all that, or digging also. Then they have a tail is the long feathers which are attached to the body muscles also. Then we have seen how they hear. So they have small openings, as they don't have external ears, so they have small openings behind their, where it is behind their eyes. Then we have seen how birds breathe. So they have two holes on their beak. Okay, using that they breathe. How birds fly? We already have seen that their bones are hollow and lightweight, and strong framework of a body, boat shaped body helps them fly. Now how birds move? So they, when they move, when they do the movement of their wings, so when they do upward and forward, that movement of wings is called upstroke, and when they do it backward and downward, that is called downstroke. Then as we have seen flying and all that, but not all birds can fly. Some birds are there which cannot fly, like emu is there, ostrich is there, penguin is there, kiwi is there. Few birds are there that cannot fly. These birds are called flightless birds. Okay, they have feather wings, they have, but they cannot fly. Now types of beak we have seen on that day. So strong, sharp and hooked beak we have seen in kite, hawk, owl, eagle and vulture. We have seen they tear the flesh out of the body of their prey. So these kind of beak is called shredder beak, that also we have seen. Now short, horny and hard beak we have seen in birds like sparrow, pigeon, finch and peacock. They help them to crack or break the nuts, so that is called cracker beak. Then curved beak, so birds like parakeet and parrot, they have a curved beak to break the coverings of the seeds and nuts. Now strong, hard and chisel shaped beak we have seen in woodpecker. Okay, so which helps it to make holes in the trunk of a tree to have an insect or to make home. Then we have seen a bird swallow, which has a broad and short beak. Using that beak, it generally catches insects and directly swallows it. Then we have seen broad and flat beak in uh, geese and ducks, we have seen this as they eat all those water, mud, water plants and insects, or water worms are there, those which directly take in their beak, and they have a small hole, so through that holes water comes out and remaining matter, whatever material is remain, they eat it. That beak is called strainer beak. Now we have seen long and thin curved beak, which is found in sunbird. Okay, and another bird is there, hummingbird. They have long, slender, and pointed beak, which help them to suck nectar from flowers. What is nectar? It is a sweet juice. Okay, so this we have seen in our previous two videos. So आज हम क्या सीखने वाले हैं? So today we are going to learn about feet and claws of the bird. Feet and claws of the bird. So how many feet do we have? I have 2 feet. How many do you have? You also have 2. But few animals are there, those who have 4. So like birds also have 2 pairs of feet. Okay, and that they use for moving, hopping, running. Okay, walking also. But when you observe that feet, 2 feet are there, generally 4 claws are there. Okay, उसके क्या होते हैं, ऐसे 4, हमें कैसे 5 उंगलियां होते, like they have 4 claws. Like you can see different birds feet are given here, like sparrow is there, pipit is there, skylark is there, kiwi, all have given. Okay, so they have a different structure over here. So how these feet are different, so each of them have 4 toes, जो उंगलियां जो रहती है ना हमारी. So likewise birds also have 4 toes, and आगे जो nails होते हैं ना, nails, उसको क्या कहते हैं? These are called claws. And these toes, these toes structure is different in different birds. You can see all of them have different structure of toes. Okay, they use it for a digging, they use it for a climbing, they use it for a running, or to catching a prey, or to hold their food and protect themselves from enemies. So what is the structure that we are going to learn in detail? So first is flesh eating birds or birds of prey. Flesh eating birds, hook shaped strong beak we have seen na, in vulture, in eagle, hawk. These birds have strong sharp claws. जो toes के आगे के claws होते हैं ना, नाखून, nails, those are so long and strong and sharp. You can see here in figure, see it is very long and sharp. Okay, so those are called talons. What are those called? Talons. What are those called? Talons. Talons, talons. And using that talons, you can see one eagle has catched or captured one small baby deer. Okay, or it helps them to hold or grasp the branches where they sit, or to tear the flesh of the body of their prey. Prey means unka shikar. So this is about flesh eating birds, which is also known as birds of a prey. So their claws are long, strong and sharp. Those are called talons. Understood? Okay. Now next one is the climbing birds. Like we have seen woodpecker, which shaped beak, chisel shaped. Okay, chisel type of beak it has. So they climb they climb to the top of the trees, and there they make their homes or nest. Nest means home of a bird is called nest. So where they climb a lot, and they climb to the top of the tree, there they dig or they break the upper layer of a trunk and they eat insects. So these are called climbing birds, as they goes to the top of them. So they have their toes are divided in a way that दो आगे है दो पीछे है. So क्या होगा? They can climb or they can hold the trunk. वो क्या होगा? उससे trunk को एकदम comfortably पकड़ सकेंगे. So their feet of the birds have 2 toes in the front एंड 2 toes at the back, जो इस तरह से होगा. सो इस तरह से हुक लगा के ने जो भी उनका ट्रंक या फिर जो भी ब्रांचेस दे आर होल्डिंग, वो क्या होगा, एकदम फिट बैठेगा. सो they help them to climb the trees. So this is climbing birds. First we have seen flesh eating birds, they have talons. Second, climbing birds, they have two at the front, two at the bottom. Third one is the scratching birds. Now you might have seen hen. hen क्या करते हैं मुर्गी, जब ऐसा बिक से इधर उधर इधर उधर कुछ ग्रेन्स सीड्स होगा वो खाती है, नहीं होंगे तो यूजिंग देयर फीट they start digging or scratching the mud or the soil. Okay, so these grain eaters like hens, squirrels and all any other birds, they eat whatever buried seeds are there, grains are there, insects are there. So they need strong, okay, strong toes they need. So they have 3 toes at the front. उनमें क्या होता है, 3 toes at the front and 1 is at the back, and those helps them to dig, and their claws are sharp because dig करने के लिए तो sharp होना ही चाहिए. So their claws are sharp which helps them digging. So this is about scratching birds. Understood? Now next one is perching birds. Perching means what? The birds which sit on the small branches also. आपने बहुत टाइम देखा होगा कभी कभी कौवा, the crow which sits on the electricity wires, जो हमारी छोटी छोटी वायर होते हैं, केबल होते हैं, उनके ऊपर वो आराम से बैठ जाते हैं और वो गिरते भी नहीं है, उल्टे भी नहीं गिरते. और you might have seen some owls, okay, जो उल्टा लटकते हैं ना, रात में भी दिन में भी उल्टा लटके रहते हैं. सो बर्ड्स लाइक स्पैरोज, क्रूज एंड माइनास रेस्ट ऑन द ट्री ऑफ द ब्रांचेस एंड दे स्लीप देयर ओनली, दे स्लीप एट द नाइट ओनली, वो बैठे बैठे सो भी जाते हैं. सो दीज बर्ड्स एक्ट लाइक पर्चिंग. पर्चिंग मीन्स उसको होल्ड करना, एंड दोज बर्ड्स आर कॉल्ड पर्चिंग बर्ड्स. मीन्स व्हेन दे होल्ड द ब्रांच ऑफ द ट्री फर्मली, एकदम घट्ट पकड़ के बैठते हैं एकदम, एंड रेस्ट ओवर देयर, मतलब वो कभी सो भी जाते हैं, कभी वही बैठ जाते हैं. सो दिस एक्ट, मतलब वहां पे बैठने की इस एक्ट को क्या बोलते हैं, पर्चिंग. एंड द बर्ड्स दोज आर डूइंग दिस आर कॉल्ड पर्चिंग बर्ड्स. They also have a same structure like a scratching birds. They have a 3 toes at the front, 1 is at the back, and their claws are little bit long as compared to scratching birds. So perching birds wait for insect at the height and then they fly or sail out and catch them. So this is about perching birds. Understood? Next one is swimming bird. I love swimming but I cannot. मुझे स्विमिंग आती नहीं. So many of you may know how to swim. So there are some birds which are very good at swimming. Okay, so those birds are called water birds also, like ducks, geese and swans. They have short छोटे छोटे legs होते हैं, but their legs are webbed. उनमें क्या होता है, 3 आगे होते हैं, 3 toes are at the front and 1 small is at the back. Okay, but they have a skin in between their toes. They have a skin in between their toes. Those are called webbed feet. Which kind of feet? Webbed feet. And using those webbed feet, they use it as a paddle and push water and tin 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 करते brrr करके दूर चले जाते. So these are called swimming birds. Sorry, got it? Now wading birds. Now you might have seen some cranes and herons, means बगले. They जो shallow water होता है, shallow means उथड़ पानी, जहाँ पे that the water which is not that much deep, they go there and they stand steadily. Okay, and when other insects or other worms or some small fishes comes around their legs na, they directly hold it and eat it. So they have a thin and long legs. Thin मतलब पतला पतला और लंबा खंबे जैसा. Okay, with toes that spreads wide. इसमें भी 3 आगे 1 पीछे, but these are so widely, मतलब एक पूरा ऐसा एक बंच की तरह से ऐसा spread widely, so they can stand firmly for a long time. Okay, so the long legs help them to keep their feathers up. मतलब उनके feathers क्या होते हैं, बॉडी से ऊपर होते हैं, and they keep it dry also while wading through water. मतलब जब water में से घूमेंगे इधर उधर तो भी उनकी body wet नहीं होगी, means कच्ची नहीं होगी. So these are wading birds. Now, not all birds are flying. Few are not flying also. Those are called flightless birds. The birds which cannot fly are called flightless birds, like emu, ostrich, penguin, kiwi. 4 are there now. So, but they are good at running also. Okay. So, ostrich is a running bird. It cannot fly. It has long and strong legs for running. उसका legs कैसा है? देख, you can see here. Okay, it has long and strong running legs, and it has only 3 toes. सिर्फ 3 ही toes है आगे के साइड में, and powerful legs होने की वजह से ये जोर से भाग भी सकता है, as well as it can kick their predator. Okay, जब वो भागते रहते ना, so while running also it can kick also. Its speed is better than humans also. It can run faster than humans. So never ever mess with the ostrich. Okay, these are running birds. Now we have learnt about their beak, their legs. Now we will learn about nests of a bird. But what is this nest? What is this nest? I don't know what is this nest. I told before 2 minutes only, but what is this nest actually? Before that, you tell me, where do we live? Where do we live? We live in our home. Where does fish live? Fish lives in water. Where does rabbit live? Rabbit lives in ground holes. Okay. Where does honeybees live? They have a hive, there they live. Okay, so where does bird live? So bird, single bird lives in a home, and the home of a bird is called nest. So how they do that nest, how they prepare that nest? So for that, first they make a pair. Okay, so home of bird is called nest. Then a pair of a bird, first what they do, they decide, they flies here and there, and after flying here and there they find one tree. वो क्या करते हैं, पहले एक ट्री ढूंढ लेते हैं. Then after finding that tree they find a branch or the place where they want to build their nest and live together. So पहले वो क्या करेंगे, एक पेड़ देखेंगे, वहां पे ब्रांच देखेंगे, वहां पे प्लेस देखेंगे, and there they will build the nest. But why they need nest? Like the same, we need home to rest. Okay, so likewise they also need a home to lay their eggs and hatch, or to protect their eggs or their young ones, baby birds, to protect from the enemies. Okay, and to protect themselves from the weathering condition. Other weathers are there, weather condition like wind is there, then rain is there. These kind of natural calamities, natural forces are there, to keep away from them, keep safe from these. वो क्या करते हैं, नेस्ट बना लेते हैं. तो नेस्ट कैसे बनते हैं? सो छोटे छोटे पत्तियां, छोटे छोटे धागे, सो twigs, some cotton, some dry leaves, some stones, some threads, different kind of material they use for preparing the nest. So we will see how they prepare their nest. So first one is the tailor bird. As you can see here, tailor bird क्या करता है, धागा पिरोता है. हम क्या करते हैं, कपड़े हमारे फटने के बाद में सुई से क्या करते हैं, उसको सिलवाते हैं ना. Likewise, tailor bird sews its nest with its beak. वो क्या करता है, उसके बिक से एक दो leaves, it takes 2 or more leaves together, they fold it. Okay, they fold it, one big leaves or multiple big leaves, and उसके जो edges है, that edges it sews using thread. So it uses thread or wool or any vegetable fiber to sew the leaves together. And जब वो बन जाए, you can see here how beautiful it is preparing. Very nice. Nature. Okay, so it either folds one big leaf and sews it edges together, or it can sew multiple leaves also. So how nicely it is building, right? Wow. Nice. We are going to learn about weaver birds. So weaver birds are the birds which takes twigs of a plant or a grass, okay, and they fold it together in between, okay, and they make in such a way that their nest will hang from a tree, okay, so वो क्या upside down. तो आपने बहुत जगह पे देखा होगा ना, कुछ कुछ प्लांट्स पे वो ऊपर से नीचे लगा हुआ रहता है. So that is the weaver birds nest. So you can see here in video also. वो क्या करते हैं, जो भी टहनियाँ और बाकी की चीजें होती है वो एक साथ में लेके ने ना उसको पिरो देते हैं in a way that it will become a structure which will hang upside down. So weaver birds use twigs and grass. Twigs मतलब टहनी, एक फंदी, twigs of and grass to make a big and strong nest. The nest hangs from tree and looks like a bottle hanging upside down. Okay, understood? Next one is woodpecker. So woodpecker makes nest in the tree trunks. Where it makes nest trunk? It makes nest in the tree trunk. So what it does? You can see here, using their beak. Its beak is like chisel like beak. So using that beak, it makes a hole in the tree trunk. Okay, and then it lives in that. Okay, so उसके अंदर हो जाके it can lay their eggs over there, it can grow their young ones over there. So how nicely it is doing, right? Yes, it is woodpecker. Now next one is a penguin. So penguin is a flightless bird which lives in cold places. So it makes nest on the ground only using some pebbles or using some small stones. You can see small stones they are bringing and keeping together, and on that they lay eggs and live together. And now next one is the sparrow. How sparrow makes its nest? So it makes their nest using grass or using leaves and some straw and some cotton, and they keep it together. They keep it together using mixed matching and they make their nest. आपने sparrow का nest देखा होगा, इतना सा होता है एक बाउल की तरह. So it brings all those things, okay, and keep it together and sit on it. So it becomes a nest. But it is too hard to prepare a nest like that. Now vulture which eats dead animals, okay, it takes the twigs, okay, twigs and sticks मतलब छोटे छोटे लकड़ियां, छोटे छोटे हल्की हल्की टहनियां, it takes and it keeps at the top of the tree. जो भी हाई होगा सबसे लंबा बड़ा वहां के टॉप पे रख देता है, ओके, एंड एक बॉल की तरह बना देता है. On it it sits. Okay, so it is the nest of vulture. Now caring for young birds, like when we are a child or right now you are also a child, you are not that much grown, so आपके mother father आपका कितना ख्याल रखते हैं. So likewise mother bird lay eggs, okay, in the nest. So mother and father both by the turn, थोड़ी देर ये बैठेगा थोड़ी देर वो बैठेगा, so they sit on their eggs to keep it warm, क्योंकि when they will make it warm and with the body heat, that new baby birds will uh, take birth in that egg. Okay, so chicks, those baby birds are called chicks. So those chicks will come out after many days. It takes weeks, takes months, okay, by breaking the egg shell, मतलब वो egg का कवच तोड़ के बाहर आ जाएगा. So but those chicks are weak, they do not have feathers, they cannot fly, they cannot find their own food. So parents मतलब जो mother bird और father birds होता है ना, they will go around, okay, one will be there. ये क्या करेगा, ये वहीं पे उनको अपने wings के अंदर feathers के अंदर cover करके it will keep their body warm. One will go and find some food to eat them and it will bring and feed them. So they will also do their, by this term wise also they will do. अभी एक बार जाएगा, अभी मदर गई तो फिर थोड़ी देर में फादर आएगा. And when these chicks grow, okay, थोड़ा सा birds ऊपर होने बड़े होने के बाद में जब when they grow wings or when they grow feathers and when they can fly, that time they all will go together and gather their food. So this is just caring, like our mother father takes care of us, likewise their mother father also take care of them. So you also respect birds and respect your parents also. Okay, so that's it. This is about the lesson. I hope you have understood the lesson. If you haven't, please revise the videos. Still you are facing any problem or you got any difficulty understanding any topic, okay, or particular thing that you couldn't understand, you can ask me anytime. Okay, so till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.